There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey Glasser. Welcome to another Mountain Stage with your host, Kathy Bettye.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune. But the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning round, a simple song. Thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. And welcome once again to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. I'm Kathy Bettye, and we are back at the Alumni Memorial Auditorium on the campus of Ohio University in Athens, Ohio. And we are so glad you joined us. We have a wonderful mix of music from all over the stylistic map and the global map, for that matter. The one and only soul music powerhouse Bettye LaVette is back with us. Yeah. We'll also hear from the innovator of ADM, that's acoustic dance music. The remarkable Keller Williams is here. Later on in this hour, we have a bold young singer from Western Maryland, and we think you're going to love her. Meg and Jean's Secret Family are with us. And one of the best singers and performing songwriters out of Nashville, a dear friend of mine and of this show, Kim Richey, is back with us. But we're going to start the show with a trio from Scotland, steeped in traditional music, but with a decidedly adventurous approach. They are known for their fast and furious mosh pit-inducing sets. Their influences include Eastern European folk, progressive jazz, and old time, but they mash it all together into a unique and infectious blend. This is not your parents' folk music, folks. Their latest album, released last year, is called Plight a Sheep. It's their second, and it was 10 years in the making. Please welcome the Langan Band.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute pleasure and an honour to be here. We had no idea what we were coming to. We thought we were just going to play a little gig in a university in Ohio somewhere, and we arrived to this incredible production. So thank you for having us. So I wish that maybe we told Kathy beforehand that we're going to start with a really slow and gentle song.
Just the first one, though.
Yeah, just the first one. So this is a song called Sweetness. It's a love song, and it's on our album Plight of Sheep. Lay down in my arms, you don't have to make a sound. Safe and warm, let us drift away in our sweetness. Lay down in my arms, you don't have to make a sound. Safe and warm, let us drift away in our sweetness. winter winds can be cruel and cold. You don't have to face them on your own. Reach out and call. You can have a little bit of sweetness. It's not much I seek, just a brush of your ruby lips upon my cheek, your skin on mine, just a little bit of your sweetness. Safe and warm, let us drift away in our sweetness. With a fire abundant and a drop of wine. When the morning comes, we'll just stay right here in our sweetness. Stay touch safe fine as the feel of your fingers running down my spine. Trembling bones, I can taste the scent of your sweet. make a sound. Safe and warm, let us drift away in our sweetness. Thank you very much, Rich.
Thank you very much. So, most of our songs are not under 7 minutes. So we've only got one more for you tonight, and it's on a slightly different vein. It's off the same new album we've got, and the best way of describing it would be a charcuterie-based vengeance ballad. It's a true story from a festival in the Highlands about 10 years ago about the theft of a leg of lamb, and it's called Leg of Lamb.
Filthy, angry. I want to smell. In the back of your rotten death trap and battling in the back roads. Knuckles ice white, face of green, for the smell. At last we reached this house. Met on the drive by a funny wee ginger man with a very posh name. Told her in be a duck, cheeky wee gleam in his eye. In the back, past bananas, hot dogs, and a guy called the Merv to arrive at the bright white tent, the place for us to mark our death. And there upon the stage sat 3 bottles of the most exquisite malt, but along with that was a thing of such beauty it causes to write this song. A leg of lamb went round right on the whole of the tent when we asked for it back. No sign, no scent could be found. That leg went around the barn by the whole bloody tent. If I ever find a thief, I'll put him in the ground. Yeah. Right off the bone. Never before did such a treat be prepared, and in between each song we took a bite. Our teeth are bared and as white as a glint in the eye, as the hound prowled all around our stage, and never letting his gaze depart from the prize that we paid in a leg of lamb. A leg of lamb went round right on the whole of the tent when we asked for it back. No sign, no scent to be found. That leg went around the barn by the whole bloody tent. If I ever find a thief, I'll put him in the ground. That leg went round right on the whole of the tent when we asked for it back. No sign, no scent could be found. That leg went around the barn by the whole bloody tent. If I ever find a thief, I'll put him in the ground. sight, no scent could be found. That leg went round and round by the whole bloody tent. If I ever quit the beat, I'll put him in the ground. That leg went round right from the whole of the tent. When we spotted back, no sight, no scent could be found. That leg went round and round by the whole bloody tent. If I ever find the feet, I'll put him in the ground.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Athens.
The Langan Band. When asked why it was 10 years between albums, lead singer John Langan said it was a combination of events, including marriage, kids' divorce, a broken arm, turning an old boat into a home, and a global pandemic. That's the short answer. Their new album is called Plight O' Sheep. Look for them this summer playing the Telluride Bluegrass Festival and this fall in Nashville at Americana Fest. That was the Langan Band. Wow. It's time to welcome our singer, Julie Adams, to do a song for you. She'll be joined today, as always, by our great Mountain Stage Band. That's Ron Soul. He's the leader of the band back there on acoustic guitar. Michael Lipton and Ryan Kennedy are our electric guitarists. Bob Thompson is at the piano. Steve Hill is on bass, and Ahmed Solomon is our drummer. Yeah. Julie's chosen a Los Lobos song called Hearts of Stone. Please welcome Julie Adams.
This lonely road to see if I can pick me a rose. All I find is a handful of thorns in a place where blossoms should grow. Some hearts are made of stone, some are cold made of ice, some beat all alone. Then there's those made of steel, ones that don't even feel. Where are those hearts made of gold? I wandered down this long lonely trail 27 hours a day. All I see are prints in the dirt where others try to find their way. Some hearts are made of stone, some are cold, made of ice, some beat all alone. Then there's those made of steel, ones that don't even feel. Where are those hearts? How far will I go to leave these fears behind and let those tears go dry? Won't stop until I can find oh, that heart of gold. Some hearts are made of stone, some are cold, made of ice, some beat all alone. Then there's those made of steel, ones that don't even feel. Where are those hearts? Those hearts made of gold. Hearts made of gold.
That was Julie Adams with Hearts of Stone by Los Lobos. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Remember, if you missed part of Mountain Stage or you want to hear something again, visit the podcast section of mountainstage.org. Each podcast includes songs not heard on the radio and the complete finale song. If you enjoy the show, take a moment to subscribe and leave a review wherever you listen. Our next guest on the show hails from right here in Ohio. She is a Grammy nominee, and she's been making records for the last 3 decades. She moved to Nashville in the early 90s and has been a favorite of all the other musicians in town since then. She has penned hits for, among others, Rodney Foster, Trisha Yearwood, and Brooks and Dunn, all the while making her own solo records and singing guest vocals on other people's projects. Those who count her among their influences include Brandi Carlile, Brandi Clark, and Jason Isbell. She's just about to release a new album. It's her 10th album called Every New Beginning. It'll be out May 24th on Yep Rock Records. It's her first album of new music in 6 years, and we are thrilled to have her back on the Mountain Stage performing with this Mountain Stage band. Please welcome Kim Richey.
All right. All righty. Back in the day, I used to run my share a while. Back when the nights went on forever, and I used to race my demons down the longest mile. I ran my fast, but they ran better, and I don't chase wild horses anymore. I'm not done running from the way I was before. Things I've done that I ain't proud of, I can't even stand the sound of. I still hear them knocking at my door. I don't chase wild horses anymore. I don't chase wild horses anymore. And outside my window, there's a world that I know well. Names have changed, but not the faces. And I've already tasted everything they've got to sell. And I'm staying out their good graces. I don't chase wild horses anymore. I'm not done running from the way I was before. Things I've done that I ain't proud of, I can't even stand the sound of. I still hear them knocking at my door. I don't chase wild horses anymore. I don't chase wild horses anymore. Back in the day, I used to run my share a while. But back when the nights went on forever, I don't chase wild horses anymore. I'm not done running from the way I was before. I don't chase wild horses anymore. I don't chase wild horses anymore.
Thanks, John.
So I graduated from here in 1980. And I was in Bryan, just right across the street there. That was my dorm. So it's pretty awesome to be back here. Yeah, go Bobcats. Was this Joyrider? Okay. So I wrote this song with another Ohio person, Aaron Lee Tashton, who's super fantastic, and he used to be my across-the-alley neighbor. And we wrote this kind of just after we were all staying at home a lot, and about this kid that would ride around our neighborhood on a mini bike. So we decided to write him a theme song. He doesn't know he has one, but...
Beat the odds like everybody owes him money. Yeah, he's an angel on a motorbike in the land of milk and honey. Hey, hey, Joyrider is back in town, back in town. He's a do or die if I load to the ground, low to the ground. Joyrider's back in town. He's got a midnight wheelie. It's the talk of the neighborhood. He's screaming up and down the side streets, 'cause it makes him feel so good. Hey, hey, Joyrider, back in town, back in town. He's a do or die if I low to the ground, low to the ground. Joyrider's back in town. When I see him ride, it feels just like I could grow wings and fly away. Hey, hey. He don't need no leather jacket, no bubblegum machine. The kid loves to make a racket. He knows how to make an engine sing. Hey, hey, Joyrider is back in town, back in town. He's a do or die if I low to the ground, low to the ground. Hey, hey, Joyrider, back in town, back in town. He's a do or die if I low to the ground, low to the ground. Joyrider's back, Joyrider's back, Joyrider's back in town.
All right. It's so much fun to get to play with these guys. Thanks, y'all. That was fantastic. So the last song was a song from a new record that's coming out, and then we're going to play a couple more new ones for you. Test drive them.
You've been staying up way too late, talking in circles till the ashtray's full. That feeling that you just can't shake. Yeah, I know you've been looking for a way around. Stop the needle on your favorite sad song. You're not the only one who ever got it all wrong. Just another lonely one. You've been looking for a way around. Water keeps rising till you think you're gonna drown. Can't seem to get to higher ground. It's one step forward, then it's two steps back. I know how you're feeling when you're feeling like that. You've been looking for a way around. You've been looking for a way around. Water keeps rising till you think you're gonna drown. Can't seem to get to higher ground. It's one step forward, then it's two steps back. I know how you're feeling when you're feeling like that. You've been looking for a way around. You've been looking for a way
Thanks, y'all. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, we got one more for you. Okie dokie. Thanks so much. It was so nice to play for y'all, and it's nice to be back in Athens. I got a lot of memories from here, some Halloween times, and all right.
Here we go, another day on the water. The sun is shining, but we never dive in. Don't wanna go too deep if I'm any trouble. Don't wanna have to start all over again. Floating on the surface, never making waves at the bottom of the sea. There's too much mystery, and so you and me, we keep floating on the surface. We keep floating on the surface. We don't worry 'cause the water's so peaceful. We hide behind the colors nailed to the mast. Underneath the sky as blue as the ocean. Breath on the current and we never look back. Floating on the surface, never making waves at the bottom of the sea. There's too much mystery, and so you and me, we keep floating on the surface. We keep floating on the surface. Over our heads, we don't want to get in over our heads. Over our heads, we don't want to
All right. Kim's going to do one more song solo for you.
Okay. This is my disclaimer. But I was down in Nashville and I had terrible allergies for like 2 weeks, and then I was just on the tail end of it, and I came up here. And I'm back to where I went. Let's see, what do I want to play? This is a surprise. I know what I'll play. I say, that might not be good with the allergy voice. Let me think for half a second. Oh, well, what the heck? We're all friends, right? All right. Well, it's not hard to see. Anyone who looks at me knows I am just a rolling stone. Never landed any place to call my own. To call my own. Well, it seems like so long ago, but it really ain't, you know. I started off a crazy kid, a miracle I made it through the things I did, the things I did. Well, someday I'll go where there ain't no rain or snow. Till then I travel alone, and I make my bed with the stars above my head, and I dream of a place called home. I had a chance to settle down, get a job and live in town, and work in some old factory. I never liked the foreman standing over me, over me. Oh no, I'd rather walk a windy road, rather know the things I know and see the world with my own eyes. No regrets, no looking back, and no goodbyes, no goodbyes. And someday I'll go where there ain't no rain or snow. Till then I travel alone, and I make my bed with the stars above my head, and I dream of a place called home. Na 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 na, na na na. Na 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 na, na na na. Someday I'll go where there ain't no rain or snow. Till then I travel alone, and I make my bed with the stars above my head, and I dream of a place called home. Someday I'll go
Yeah. Oh, so good. She dug through her aunt's record shop back in Dayton and got exposed to all kinds of music when she was young. She started playing guitar in high school, joined a band in college, and eventually wound up in Nashville. Her record will be out May 24th. It's called Every New Beginning on Yep Rock Records, and she'll be opening a show for Jason Isbell at the Ryman Auditorium this fall on his invitation. That was Kim Richey. We hope you'll take a look at our website, mountainstage.org. There you'll find links to our podcast, and you can follow us across social media or find tickets so you can follow us to our next live show. You can also find out about our new collaboration with Oh Boy Records called Live on Mountain Stage, Outlaws and Outliers. It's a double LP and CD release featuring tracks recorded right here on Mountain Stage. You can find all this and more at mountainstage.org. Next up is a band whose frontwoman has been writing and performing for 20 years. She started in the East Village while studying theater at NYU. Her first show was at the legendary CBGB's, and she later held a residency there. She met her husband around that time. They formed a duo and released their first album together in 2010. Over the years, they've shared the stage with luminaries such as Shovels and Rope, Amethyst Kia, 10,000 Maniacs, and others. And they won the Floyd Fest's On the Rise competition. They have a new album coming out this fall called Plot. Please welcome Megan Jean's Secret Family.
Thank you. Running, hey, where am I going? Fast, so fast, and I don't show signs of slowing down. I'm keeping the pace while I'm leaving this place. By the look upon your face, I'd say you know. No matter how I fix it, it won't leave my brain. I've been going, and I don't show signs of slowing. Where am I going? No, I don't show signs of slowing. In the pine, once upon a time, right there. Something she cannot explain it. No matter how she fixes it, it won't leave her brain. Now she goes, and she don't show signs of slowing. Where am I going? No, I don't show signs of slowing. In the pine, once upon a time, right there down in the pine. Yeah. fast and I don't show signs of slowing down. I'm a keeping the pace while I'm leaving this place. By the look up on your face, I'd say you'd know him. I've been running from something I cannot explain it. No matter how I fix it, it won't leave my brain. Now I'm going, and I don't show signs of slowing. Where am I going? No, I don't show signs of slowing. I don't show signs of slowing. No, I don't show signs. Well, my name is Megan Jean. Nice to meet you. This is my secret family. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Women have secret families all the time. So this next one's called Company with a Fool. That was called Running. This one's a Stay Together jam. Remember those? The Stay Together jam? Like, let's, stay together. Well, my husband and I have been together for 20 years now. We used to tour as a duo called Megan Jean and the KFB that has since been retired. We retired it during the pandemic, and I traded in a washboard for the bass. So this is my pandemic project. I've been playing the bass since about 2020, and but I played guitar and drums before that. Don't go thinking you can just pick up a bass. Bass is guitar drum. That's what I've learned. But this one's called Company with a Fool, and I think anybody that's been with another human being for a couple decades knows that it takes a couple of fools to fall in love and stay there. So this one's for you, honey. I love you. Hey, now you can't keep a company with a fool, just like you can't get a river to run for you. Hey, now you can't keep a company with a fool, but if you do, baby, you're a damn fool too. Oh, I never thought I would love someone. Oh, but I was wrong, so wrong. And I thought I couldn't go it on. Thought that I was so strong. Hey, now you can't keep a company with a fool, just like you can't get a river to run for you. Hey, now you can't keep a company with a fool, but if you do, baby, you're a damn fool too. Oh, I'd be the biggest fool you'll ever know before letting you go away from me. And I'd be the biggest fool that ever lived if I didn't ask you to give just one more chance to me. And now you can't keep a company with a fool, just like you can't get a river to run for you. And now you can't keep a company with a fool, but if you do, baby, you're a damn fool too. You and I, we're sliding doors, so why not take the train together? We'll take it together. We'll take it together. You and I, ooh, together. Ooh, together. Ooh, together. you. I'll take some time to introduce the band. This here is the love of my life, Bern Cly, on the electric banjo, actually. This is Tommy Bailey on the drums back here. And this is Eric Davis on the lead guitar. These are the best guys. My name is Megan Jean, and I got my nails done especially for this. And what you can't know is that the little jewels on my fingernails, I had already selected them before I found these shoes. And the scream that I scrumped in that shoe department, I put it off till yesterday, folks. Bad idea, but I pulled it off. Got some sparkle shoes out of it. I feel pretty good about these magic shoes. I'm going to put that for the radio people listening so they can imagine some magic shoes. We all smell like ramps because it's ramp season. That's what we were doing yesterday. We were digging ramps in the woods. I found a really cool skull. We're an Appalachian band. I think I'm going to mount it to our tour van. This one's called Flame to Fuel. It has nothing to do with any of that, but if you ever knew somebody that you can, like, think of a joke and then you're like, man, I'd love to call that person, and then you're like, no, I'd rather chew my dialing hand off than ever call that person again. But they give you songs, don't they? So this one's called Flame to Fuel. 2, 3, 4. Especially when I try, you cause pain and you sow chaos, and I know the reasons why. 'Cause I watch the goodness in you die, but still I'd like to call you sometimes. Though I know that it would ruin my carefully constructed life, but still I'd like to call you sometimes. But me and you is just like setting flame to fuel. And me and you is just like setting flame to fuel. Guess I always kinda knew that you'd blow it up big time. And in the end I'd be just fine. Well, the grapevine says life's been a tumble into you. Well, I hope it's humbled you this time, and all rock bottom sets you right. But still I'd like to call you sometimes. Though I know that it would ruin my carefully constructed life, but still I'd like to call you sometimes. But me and you is just like setting flame to fuel. And me and you is just like setting flame to fuel. Just like flame to fuel. You and I will always be just like flame to fuel. Wisteria is tearing down the house. Vine so big you can hardly see the flowers. The only thing left you can do now, you got to pull them out. But still I like to call you sometimes. Oh, I know that it would ruin my carefully reconstructed life. Still I that'll be on our new record Plot that comes out this fall. Means play loud on turntable. That's what Plot means. And putting out a record always feels like a plot. Well, we got one more for you. This one's called These Bones. It was a song from our old band, Megan, Jean, and the KFB. And I just wanted to say something. I'm a singing teacher, and I teach, and I play music, and a musician, you know, all that. But I teach a lot of people how to sing, and I always tell them they can do anything. And so I just want to send a little message to my singing students. See, guys, I told you. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. These bones, so far from home. Mister, can you tell me the reason why I roam? These bones, so far from home. Mister, can you tell me, will I be buried alone? Oh, the shame, falling daughters, and I go home again. If it's the apple that she takes, well, the garden may never be the same. These bones, so far from home. Mister, can you tell me the reason why I roam? These bones, so far from home. Mister, can you tell me, will I be buried alone? And I'll send you postcards from the afterlife. I'll send them postmarked from hell. I'll send you postcards from the afterlife. Damnation, degradation, I prefer. And don't you tell me of karmic duty as you fell them rotten apples from your trees. No need to ask why you avert your eyes when a daughter torn from the bosom will always be. These bones, so far from home. Mister, can you tell me the reason why I roam? These bones, so far from home. Mister, can you tell me, will I be buried alone? 'Cause I'll send you postcards from the afterlife. I'll send them postmarked from hell. I'll send you postcards from the afterlife. Damnation, degradation. I'll send you postcards trouble.
Wow. Wow. They have a new album coming out this fall called Plot, which means play loud on the turntable. Look for them also coming up at Del Fest in Cumberland, Maryland, May 27th. That's a Friday. Also, I just wanted to say that was Eric Davis on guitar and Tommy Bailey, their drummer, went to WVU and is a member of the popular band Fletcher's Grove and has a studio where lots of people make records, including Megan Jean. And I'll just say, that was about as convincing a thing for somebody to be a voice teacher as I think maybe I've ever heard. That was Megan Jean's Secret Family. We'd like to say a special hello to you right now if you're listening over KUMD in Duluth, Minnesota, or on WOUB right here in Athens, Ohio. We're glad to have you listening, and we hope you can join us next week as David Mayfield steps in to welcome Ruthie Foster, Charlie Mars, the Wandering Hearts, fellow Pinans, and Rebecca Porter. This is Kathy Mattea, and you're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage from NPR. Hello again, and welcome to the second hour of Mountain Stage. I'm Kathy Mattea. I'm so glad you joined us. We are here at the Memorial Auditorium on the campus of Ohio University in Athens, Ohio. And if you're Athens, Ohio, whoa! And if you're just joining us, you will be very glad you did. Still to come, we're going to hear from one of the most powerful voices in blues and soul music. Miss Bettye LaVette will be here. But we're going to open this second hour with a musical force of nature who has made over 25 albums in the last 30 years. He's from Virginia, and he's best known for what he calls ADM, acoustic dance music, which is, of course, a nod to EDM, electronic dance music. In his live shows, he constructs performances one part at a time with a looping station, creating a spontaneous musical experience that's never the same 2 nights in a row. In short, he's a one-man jam band. His music includes influences all the way from electronica to bluegrass. His latest album is called Droll, and it's a collaboration with guitarist Gib Droll of Bruce Hornsby's band. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Keller Williams.
If I was a poor man, I'd go to the river. She is a rich girl that can keep me alive. She can clean and feed me as I float down her surface. Her wealth can sustain me and help me survive. If I was a sad man, I would go to the river. She would push me up, you know, when I jump in. Submerge my mind, which is that of a wounded soldier. Wash away the blood and mud as she lets me in. She runs high sometimes, that's fine with me. I will float till my old soul's free. If I was not a sane man, I would go to the river. She would sit me down, help me understand, hypnotize me, therapize me as I see the side she is medication she gives to those on land. She runs high sometimes, that's fine with me. I will float until my old soul's free. If I was an old man, I would go to the river. My pain would dissolve as I dream weightlessly. I would return the gifts that she has given. She will rinse me back to youth and set my old soul free. She runs high sometimes, that's fine with me. I will float until my old soul's free. Float until my old soul's free. So if you've never seen me before, I do this little crazy things with this machines up here. Basically, for those listening at home and those here that have never seen me, basically I have this red cool pedal on the floor with a bunch of buttons on it, It's kind of hard to explain, but basically it's live phrase sampling. For instance, I could just like say something or play something, and then at the right time I can hit the button and then say something or play something, and then at the right time I can hit the button and then say something or play something, and then at the right time I can hit the right button, and then you can like stop it whenever. Just to let you know, there's nothing up here that's pre-recorded, and there's a little drum sampler here that I'm actually playing, you know, and there's a little bass over here. Now that I've described to those at home, I just want to say thank you to all the folks listening and watching here and allowing me to be completely naked. So thank you for that. Well, it's not bragging if it's a fact, and the fact is that it's happening. It's already been done. Something that you gotta get used to is that we won. You can look away, you can naysay, you can sashay to the cliche. Whatever you have to tell yourself. Hippies for the win. Hippies for the win. Hippies for the win. Hippies for the win. Those damn hippies. Right people in the right place at the right time. The right people in the right place at the right time. The right people in the right place at the right time. About face in the right mind can change the world. Hippies for the win. 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 Hippies. 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 Hippies for the win. 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 Yeah, something we all got to deal with. Oh, you can look away. You can naysay. You can sashay to the cliche. Whatever you have to tell yourself. I have got a couple records that are going to come out in different times. You know, you get to be a certain age and you start thinking about death. I start just releasing all kinds of stuff, and I haven't really, released everything, but I'm sitting on a whole bunch of stuff. And there's a new record. It's going to be called Deer. It's going to come out whenever I get off my ass and write all the credits and stuff. I'm pretty sure I got a good cover. Listen to this. I got the face melt blues, baby, what more can I say? I see your face and my blues melts away. Got the face melt blues. Got the face melt blues. I got the face now blues, baby, what more can I say? Well, I see your face and my blues melts away. When I'm in the real world and then no one else around, the faces collide in a certain stride, down to the ground. I close my eyes, I hide my glasses underneath my hood. Headphones next to the eardrum so I can bend the dark to good. Headphones close to the eardrum so I can bend the dark to good. Got the face smell blues, baby, what more can I say? Well, I see your face and my blues melt away. A Babylon and on and on and nauseum of Babylon. I've been thinking that I was shrinking, somehow solving the problem, when actually I was causing a quandary completely, totally, quizzically, unbeknownst to me. All while my eyes were closed, behind my glasses, underneath bathe my hood within ears, snuggling, spooning, canoodling next to the eardrum, so I can bend and sand and shape the dark to good, baby. Bend and sand and shape and stain, bend and shape and sand and stain, bend and shape and sand and stain, bend and shape and sand and stain the inevitable dark to good. Open my eyes and realize the world is melting, everything is melting, melting, sweltering, yet we're chill, melting to the hill, crazy melting. When will it melt already? I mean, damn. Start moving my feet. I said, out of my seat, and I feel like that funky monkey who was fed by Tarzan, got all fat and lazy and exiled from the monkey community. He had to hide for his life when Tarzan went away, trying to be tame, but you know he never was. Even though I feel like the monkey, you are Jane, and in this version, Jane never gets it on with Tarzan. Jane never gets it on with Tarzan. You are Jane, I am the monkey. Jane never gets it on with Tarzan. Jane never gets it on with Tarzan. You are Jane, I am the monkey. I got the face melt blues, baby, what more can I say? I see your face and my blues melt away. Got the face melt blues. Got the face melt blues. My blue. Yeah, well, thank you. Some of these songs are so new that I haven't really played them live, and I'm kind of learning them. And that first song I played, called If I Was, and then that last song I played, that had real potential for disaster, and I'm happy to report that I got through that. That makes me feel really good. I just remembered there's a doobie in my pocket, in my shirt, in my suitcase as I'm standing in line to check into my flight. I'm trying to decide if I should be out of line, but the line is really long, and I start thinking about the song and about that hippie at the festival that gave me the doobie. That is in my pocket, that's in my shirt, that's in my suitcase that I'm planning on checking to my final destination, which is another festival with hippies and more doobies. So I don't really need the one that is in the pocket of my shirt in my suitcase. And I wonder if they'll find it, and I wonder what they'll do, depending on their mood. Well, they could put it in their pocket of their TSA shirt, or maybe they're disgruntled and just park it where they stand, or maybe they will give it to their friend Steve the cop, who will then put it in his pocket and then give it to that Rasta that works at the Starbucks by gate 39 in hoping of continuing, of receiving his free triple tall Americano shots on top with room he desperately needs the extra caffeine so that he can walk his miles and miles of luggage with his female German shepherd that he named David Braun from that David Lindley song, or at least that song that Lindley does. I'm not really sure if David Lindley wrote it, and he did not. One thing is true, Steve the cop, he likes it, or maybe he will simply throw the doobie in the trash to avoid all of the paperwork, complete pain in the ass. And this is what is going through my brain as I exit the plane. Walk the baggage claim and I pray for a key change. The suitcase never came and I start to go insane as I pace around with visions of Guantanamo Bay. No need to drool, man, everything is cool, man. They found my suitcase on the way to Istanbul and they got it just in time, put it on the next flight. Everything is okay, I should receive it the next day. Once again it never came, and once again I go insane because it's time to go. It's like an hour to the show without any traffic. I didn't even leave in time for, well, now I got road rage because it's my turn on the stage, man. And I cannot deny the sharp pain behind my eye. And I have to stop and smile because I suddenly realize that I'm wearing the shirt with the doobie in my pocket. It was never in my suitcase, I was wearing it the whole time. Man. Human dreidel spinning around How do you not dizzy out and fall down? Is that what happens when you feel up the sound? But if that was me, my eyes would be on the ground, and I would not get up. I hands on my back, on my legs up in the air, like I don't care, and wave them from side to side, then bust into a windmill, right into a backspin. Freaker, right by the speaker, never seem to get enough. Priceless expression, space in possession, like yeah, that's the stuff. Electron, stereo fine, coming from the left and the right. It's good in the day, I like it that way, but it's perfectly normal at night. That's right. All rise for the whistling of Andy Griffith. Be seated. Rave girl with a lollipop binky and a face full of metal. Her eyes are as wide as a truck, and somebody just floored the pedal. Mental clearance is high, but the overpass is low. She ducks her head and holds on tight. She gets through, she lets go. She's such a tweaker, right by the speaker, never seem to get enough. Priceless expression, space in possession, like yeah, that's the stuff. Electron, stereo fine, coming from the left and the right. It's good in the day, I like it that way. It's perfectly normal at night. Uh-oh. Gather in the corner, feel like a broom. It just got a little warmer, pointing at you. What up with that? But don't worry, yo, I got your back. But say one of them dudes is as big as the both of us. Big old guy, big as a school bus. He looks like he can snap us in two. Man, I ain't got no gun, so I think we should run. You know, I don't even know about you. I'm spinning around. How do you not dizzy out and fall down? Oh, that's what happens when you feel the sound. But if that was me, my head would be up on the ground. I would not get up. I dance on my back, with my legs up in the air, like I don't care, and wave them from side to side. Bust into a windmill, then right into a backspin. Freaker, right by the street, never seem to get enough. Freaker, right by the speaker, never seem to get enough. You're such a freaker, right by the speaker, never seem to get enough. Yeah, you're such a freaker, right by the speaker, never seem to get enough. You're such a freaker, right by the speaker. Thanks, everybody. It's been a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Over the years, every one of his albums has had a one-word title for all these years, every record, that refers to the point of view of that record. A few include Dance, Grass, Loop, Kick, and his latest, Droll. His next one, he says, will be Deer. You can find him at kellerwilliams.net. He said kellerwilliams.com will try and sell you a house, but the .net will try to enlighten and inform the open-minded, freaky folks. That was the one and only Keller Williams. It's time for our piano player, Bob Thompson, to come and play for you now. Yeah. Tonight he's chosen a song written by Gus Cannon, made popular by the Rooftop Singers. Walk right in. Please welcome Bob Thompson. can find his music at colortones.com. That was Bob Thompson with a Gus Cannon song called Walk Right In. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. If you have questions or suggestions for us, our email address is feedback@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook and X and peek behind the scenes on our Instagram. You can find all those links at our website, mountainstage.org. Well, we're going to close this week's show with a woman who's been making records for 6 decades. She started in 1960s Detroit and has had a resurgence in the mid-2000s, and dare say one about right now as well. George Jones called her a singer's singer. Steve Jordan, who produced her latest album, says she's like a combination of Frank Sinatra, Billie Holiday, and Miles Davis. Yeah. She's an 8-time Grammy nominee, a recipient of the Pioneer Award from the Rhythm and Blues Foundation, and she is a member of the Blues Hall of Fame. Her latest record is LaVette. It's an album of songs written by Georgia soul songwriter Randall Bramlett and was nominated for a Grammy this year as well. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Bettye LaVette.
Ladies and gentlemen, you all ready for that great lady of soul? 8-time Grammy nominated, Blues Hall of Famer, JV recording artist, Miss Bettye LaVette.
Like that intro. I'm all shook up, a million miles from home. Can't find no shelter in this danger zone. Shooting across the sky in the middle of the night. I'm a falling star, gone too far, and I'm running out of light. You have got to be my steady rock. On shaking like I ain't never gonna stop. I live my life like a rolling stone. Keep on rolling, but the thrill is gone. Somebody see through me. Somebody see through me. Somebody see through me. I need somebody to see through me. This charmed life with feet of clay, grabbing straws in the dark on this lost highway. Push comes to shove, it's slam or be slam. Times can be hard no matter where I am, but you have got to be my steady rock. I keep on shaking like I ain't never gonna stop. I live my life like a rolling stone. Keep on rolling, but y'all, the thrill is gone. Somebody see through me. Somebody somebody see through me. Somebody see through me. I need somebody to see through me. I wanna tell you about it, I just can't lie. Same old story on the other side. Up line alleys down dead end streets. I got 1,000 bloodshot eyes looking right at me. But you have got to be my steady rock. I keep on shaking like I ain't never gonna stop. I live my life like a rolling stone. I keep on rolling when y'all the thrill is gone. Somebody see through me. Somebody see through me. Somebody see through me. I need somebody to see through me. Somebody see through me. I need somebody to see through me. Somebody see through me. I need somebody to see through me. We thank you so much. I am so happy to be with my Mountain Stage family again. A group that they allowed me to collect 4 albums ago. They treated me as then as they're doing now. Absolutely wonderful, and I absolutely adore this show. I'm here to promote my new CD, as they've allowed me to do, as I said before, on Mountain Stage for the last 4 or 5 albums since they brought me up out of the crypt 20 years ago. This album was produced by Mr. Steve Jordan, who is now the drummer for the Rolling Stones. And all of the songs on the album were written by the most brilliant writer I have heard in 30 years, Mr. Randall Bramblett. I want you to listen to these lyrics carefully. Singing ain't that wonderful, but listen to the lyrics. Oh, and I also wanted to tell you that I have this thing here because I don't know whether or not I'm supposed to cuss, but I'm suffering from CRS. Can't remember shit. You can keep it up. You can keep in touch. You can say enough. You can say too much. Communication is loud and clear. Baby, what you don't say, that's what I hear. Alarm bells ringing, sirens wail, giving information, telling the tale. Smoke screen high, everything I know is real. Baby, what you don't say, that's a thing I hear. There's a place inside where we see ourselves so clear. No place to hide. I reach out so clear. No place to hide. I reach out. Sure not found. You can tell the truth. You can spin a line. Is it a rumor or just another alibi? Are you lying to me all the time? Baby, what you don't say stays on my mind. What you don't say we thank you so very much. Thank you. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce to you my most fabulous musicians, because I can't play nothing. Over here, where are y'all? Y'all ain't where you're supposed to be. Okay. Oh. Over here on the keys is Mr. Tom West. Here on the bass is Mr. Mark Hickox. Here on guitar is Mr. Robert Keys. And back here on the drums is my music director, Mr. Marco Giovino. Please join me in applauding them all, especially our serious science, sound and light technicians here at Mountain Stage. Thank you so much. It's a strange kind of place that we find ourselves in. We take 2 steps forward, fall right back again. Feels like quicksand underneath our feet. We wanna crawl out, but we're in so deep. We might soon find out that we're all alone. Everybody we depended on done up and gone. We can call out to every star in the sky, but this might be the time, oh, when we'll learn to cry. We can't stop moving, but we sure can't stand still. All the money in the world won't buy us another thrill. Sooner or later, we gotta open eyes. Sooner or later, we're gonna run out of alibis. Sooner or later, I hope we'll live and learn. Sooner or later, it's gonna be our turn. You better get ready, and you ought to get set, 'cause somebody happened here that we ain't seen yet. The wheels are turning and the whistle's blowing. Hear the pilot calling, way down in your soul. The shadows are talking, hear what they say. It's the end of the line. Somebody's gotta pay. Sooner or later, we're gonna open our eyes. Sooner or later, we're gonna run out of alibis. Sooner or later, I hope we'll live and learn. Sooner or later, it's gonna be our turn. Don't they get it? Don't they get it? Why can't they see? It's not just them out there. What about you and me? Oh, sooner or later, we're gonna open our eyes. Sooner or later, we're gonna run out of alibis. Sooner or later, I hope we'll live and learn. Sooner or later, sooner or later, sooner or later, sooner or later, it's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be our turn to cry. Sooner or later, sooner or later, it's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be our turn to cry. We thank you. We thank you so much. We had this stool put into my contract for my 60th birthday. That's been almost 20 years ago. Angels hovering round my porch light. I think they're working overtime. I was sleeping off a bad night. Me with a concrete mind. Me with a concrete mind. There were spirits standing in my doorway. They were waving welcome signs. All I could see was come back another day. Me with a concrete mind. Me with a concrete mind. Can you reach me when I'm sinking on my own solid ground? Can you find me when I don't want to be found? Love came drifting through my window like a curling vine, looking for somebody to cling to. There I was with a concrete mind. Me with a concrete mind. Can you see me when I'm hiding behind my own hollow words? Can you hear me when I don't even want to be heard? Down around me through the bowing pines. I was given everything I requested, but I had a concrete mind. Me with a concrete mind. We thank you so much. Some of you, if you're old enough, may recognize this little lick. In 1965, I was on the road with Mr. Brown, as he insists upon being called by everyone. Then in 1975, my producer, Mr. Steve Jordan, who's about 10 years younger than me, was on the road with Mr. Brown as he insisted upon being called by everyone. So we decided, since he was the hardest working man in show business, we decided to play a little homage to Mr. Brown as he insisted upon being called by everyone. So we were like saying, paying homage at the same time saying, Mr. Brown. I came back from New York City. Everything had changed. There was something different about the way everything looked. I didn't see little pictures running through my brain when I used to run around on the north end. Oh, I'm a mess about it. Inside of you, and your smile gets stolen by the leaving sun. Got a stranglehold on the steering wheel.
That was Bettye LaVette. Her latest album is LaVette on JV Records, and what you could not see at home on the radio is this woman danced her way across the stage for about the last 5 minutes of that song and off to the stage right. And she told you how old she is, but I'm here to tell you, there's not a person in this audience who wouldn't swear she was 30. It's pretty incredible. Thank you to Bettye LaVette. Thanks to Keller Williams and Megan Jean's Secret Family. Thank you to Kim Richey, and thank you to the Langan Band. Thank you to everyone here in Athens, Ohio, on the campus of Ohio University. And thanks to you out there listening on the radio, because without you, there'd be no Mountain Stage. We never forget that. I hope you'll be back next week as we come to you from Morgantown, West Virginia, with guest host David Mayfield. Our guests include Ruthie Foster, Charlie Mars, The Wandering Hearts, Fellow Pinans, and Rebecca Porter. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Senior producer is Jeff Shirley. Associate producers are John Ingram and Mallory Richards. We're engineered by Patrick Stevens, Richie Collins, Scott Robinson, and Greg McGowan, with production assistance by Michael Lipton, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, Don London, Kelly Lassiter, Jen Brown, Tyler Dudding, and Tony Patterson. Photographic services by Chris Morris. Promotion is coordinated by Mallory Richards, John Ingram, and Music in Motion Promotions. Special thanks to Mountain Stage members Walter and Sean Williams for their generous support. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. Mountain Stage was founded by Andy Ridenour, Francis Fisher, and Larry Gross. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are, just as soon as you can. You've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. All right. Miss Bettye LaVette came back out to help us start this song, so I'm gonna hand her the reins right now.
All righty. This is written by a friend of mine from Detroit, by way of Montgomery, Alabama, Mr. Eddie Floyd, and all the rest of them. I don't want to lose this good thing that I've got. If I do, I know I'll surely lose a lot. 'Cause your love, it's better than any love I know. It's like sing it all, and like sing it all. The way you love me is frightening. I bet I'm all y'all, baby.
All right, Megan G.
I'm not superstitious about you, but I can't take no chance. Got me spinning, baby. Baby, I'm in a trance. 'Cause your love, it's better than any love I know. It's like thunder and lightning. The way you love me is frightening.
slick. Mike Lipton on the guitar. Ryan Kennedy on the guitar. Brent Fly on the banjo. Keller Williams on the guitar. Alec Kaplan on the fiddle. All right, John Langan.
It's no secret that woman filled my loving cup, 'cause she sees too well that I get enough. Just one touch from her, know it means so much, 'cause it's like thunder, lightning. When your love is lightning, it's a damn knock on wood, baby. Well,
Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey Glasser. This is NPR.